Ever heard of a mighty warrior brought to his knees by a secret he couldn't fight? This is the story of Naaman, a celebrated commander of the Syrian army. A man who had it all: respect, power, and victory. But beneath his gleaming armor, he hid a devastating secret. He was a leper. Leprosy in those days wasn't just a physical illness. It was a sentence of isolation, slowly chipping away at his body and his hope. In Naaman's grand house, a young Israelite servant girl, captured in war, served his wife. Instead of holding on to bitterness, she held on to faith. Seeing her master's suffering, she spoke with a courage far beyond her years. "If only my master would go see the prophet in Samaria," she said. "He would heal him of his leprosy." Her small voice planted a powerful seed of hope. For a man as desperate as Naaman, this was a lifeline he had to grab. So, Naaman embarked on a journey. With a fleet of horses, chariots, and the king's ransom in silver, gold, and luxurious clothing, he traveled to Israel. He presented a letter from his king to the king of Israel, basically demanding a cure. The Israelite king panicked, tearing his clothes in despair. "Am I God?" he cried out. "Do I have the power to give life or take it away?" This is a trap. He saw a political disaster brewing. But word of the commotion reached the prophet Elisha. Unfazed, Elisha sent a simple message: "Send him to me. Then he will know there is a true prophet in Israel." Naaman and his grand entourage arrived at Elisha's humble home, expecting a royal welcome. But Elisha didn't even come to the door. Instead, he sent a messenger with a bizarre instruction: "Go, wash yourselves 7 times in the Jordan River, and your skin will be restored." Naaman was insulted. He exploded in rage. "I thought he would surely come out, call on the name of his God, wave his hand over the spot, and heal me. Are the rivers of my home in Damascus not better than all the waters of Israel? Couldn't I wash in them and be clean?" Fuming, he turned his chariot around to go home. But his servants, seeing his pride getting in the way, approached him with gentle wisdom. "My father," one of them said, "if the prophet had told you to do some great, difficult thing, wouldn't you have done it? How much more, then, when he simply says, 'Wash and be cleansed'?" Naaman stopped. The simple logic of their words cut through his anger and pride. They were right. Humbled, Naaman traveled to the Jordan River. He stepped into its murky waters, letting go of his expectations. He dipped himself once, then twice, 3 times. 4, 5, 6 times, nothing happened. But he trusted the command. He dipped himself a 7th and final time. As he rose from the water, a miracle unfolded. His skin was completely restored, as smooth and healthy as a young child's. The leprosy was gone. Standing there, soaked and speechless, Naaman wasn't just healed physically. His heart was transformed. He rushed back to Elisha's house, but this time, he wasn't a proud commander. He was a grateful believer. He stood before the prophet and declared, "Now I know that there is no God in all the world except in Israel." He tried to offer his vast treasures as payment, but Elisha firmly refused. The miracle was a free gift from God, not a transaction. Naaman's journey is so much more than an ancient miracle. It's a powerful lesson for all of us. How often do we look for complex, grand solutions to our problems, expecting flashing lights and thunder? We think our healing or breakthrough must come through money, status, or some heroic effort. But Naaman's story shows us that God often works in the simple, the humble, and the unexpected. The biggest miracles in our lives might be waiting on the other side of a simple act of obedience, when we're willing to swallow our pride, trust the process, and just wash. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for more content that inspires. See you in the next one.